Okay, now we got the mic. Good thing I checked. It wasn't working that time. Just had to restart OBS, which sucks because that means I gotta delete that part of the VOD, I guess, or whatever. All right, 1 second. Almost. We'll go. Hope this works. Ooh. Nice. Okay. So for YouTube, the last stream got cut off. Twitch has still got it, but had some copyright issues. I tried a different playlist and I noticed that like a good chunk of the VOD got muted, so no reason to upload that. I don't remember exactly what I had the time before last on cutscenes, but I'll just show the last couple. Oh wow, yeah, I think we were way back here. We were doing this last time, right? So yeah, I got a lot farther than that. Drew that light bulb, or with that. And then there's the tiki bar. Them all sitting there. There's that one with the news in the background. And then we zoom in on the news, what's going on there. And then show this little TV on the beach. And this is for the next cutscene. Looking for the depth finder. Yeah, man, I made a lot of progress over yesterday. Hopefully you make more today, though some interesting poses to dive into. Oh, that's perfect music. So yeah, zoom in on this. He goes over to fix it. Bam. Fixes it for you, and the next one is where we're at. Doing this one with the guy fishing and drinking beer. I gotta find a good picture for something like that. But besides that, I've done a lot of things in my time off, or really just between last night and today, or right now. I looked at publishers, spent a good amount of time going through all the different, or the popular indie publishers, trying to get an idea about like what games they've released and I don't know, stuff like that. Guess I should show it. Yeah, we're good. So yeah, this is what I'm looking at. these are the publishers I ended up looking at, and I like their, at least like the games that they have. I looked at a whole lot of them. I probably like 3 times or 4 times as many as I have right now. But Curve Digital, they did For the King. They seem pretty decent. There's Team 17. I knew about them. I consider any publisher that I know about before, you know, having to go look for them is obviously a good one to go with, because they've got at least enough marketing that, you know, their name is well known. I don't consider myself to go looking for publishers that often, but I'm not that casual either. But if I know them, then they're pretty popular, I think. Team 17, they made Worms, obviously. That's the one that I know them about the most. But they made What the Golf, Blasphemous, or not made, they published. I'm going to say made, but I mean published. Big difference. Blasphemous, Overcooked, Monster Sanctuary. That one surprised me. I didn't know that they published that. There's Serenity Forge. They did Doki Doki Literature Club, Death's Gambit, Noodle Cake Studios, Getting Over It. Really all I recognized from that one. Versus Evil. They did Pillars of Eternity and Armacrog, which I'd say they didn't do a good job marketing, but I didn't even know Armacrog existed before I went on there and just happened to find it. Armacrog is a Neverhood sequel. It's made just like the Neverhood. So I ended up going on Steam and wishlisting that. I'll probably play that at some point. But if you don't know, the Neverhood, sometimes the music comes on this playlist, but it's just absolutely ridiculous, like claymation game. And this one looks pretty good, so yeah, I found that. It seemed kind of fun. The Humble Bundle Publishing, they did Forager, Slay the Spire, Temtem, Void Bastards. They've done a lot. Humble Bundle's a big one. But I've heard it's very hard to get on. Pixel Jam, they did Dino Run. I didn't even know Dino Run had like an actual release. I used to play it on Newgrounds a lot, but it's a really fun game. Nova Drift. So Nova Drift and X Zodiac are 2 games I don't really know, but they're shoot 'em up games, and they're like the most popular shoot 'em up games or best-selling ones. And I figured my game is closest to a shoot 'em up, so I went looking at shoot 'em up publishers first. And this is really the best one I could find, is Pixel Jam. I don't know how well it fits my game, but it would be one to just like try out. Coffee Stain, they published Valheim, Satisfactory, Goat Simulator, Hunt Down. And then there's Devolver Digital. I'm talking about them a lot, but they just did Cult of the Lamb, Inscription, Carrion, Gato Roboto, another one, Katana Zero. They put out a lot of really good stuff. I don't know if my style works quite well with them, but then again, they did Gato Roboto, which is a totally like black and white pixel art style. So they're not as I don't know, I always think of them to have that kind of Adult Swim look to them. But I don't know, I might try it. So I was thinking, after looking at all these publishers and studying them a bit, I did come to find out like what's the usual take of a publisher. There's a lot of like, I mean, you know, it varies a lot, but it seems like an average is like they'll take about 70% to recoup their cost, whatever they pay doing marketing, and anything else you want, like localization. There's a ton of stuff they do. But yeah, localization, marketing, like they've got insides, trader insights for like, I mean, like if I got Devolver Digital as a publisher, they'd just go straight to Steam and be like, hey, we need some front page action. I mean, they just have that much clout. And after their successful release of Cult of the Lamb, I'm sure Steam would be like, okay. So that's just like one of the benefits of a really good publisher. But yeah, it seems like 70% and then 30% is what I would take. Steam takes 30%. and taxes seem to be between 15 to 40%. I think mine would be on the low end because I'm a solo dev. That means I'm not paying taxes to other people. So yeah, my number is at like 50%. If it's 30 and 30, that's 60, and then 15, 75% is going to other people. 75% of your game. Holy shit. That's if you have a publisher. But yeah, so 70% to recoup cost, and then it swaps to they take 30% and you take 70%. That seems to be a pretty average sort of thing. And like you can get better deals than that, but usually you have to have some background, and I don't. So yeah, I'm probably looking at the worst end of things. It does seem like, from what I've read, that if you go to them and you're not looking for funding, they do like that. So I probably would have an easier time getting a publisher if I finished my game and all I wanted them to do is marketing and localization and stuff like that. But so the conclusion I ended up coming to, though, is I think I'm going to try some of these publishers, and I'll just I'll send them a pitch. We'll see what happens, but I'm not going to like really pursue hard, I don't think, because it seems like self-publishing isn't such a bad idea. It's going to be hard that I'm like cold releasing. Basically, I have no releases, so it's going to be difficult. I have no following besides, you know, the what is it? The 138 people who never show up into these streams. But yeah, that following doesn't count. So yeah, I was thinking I'll try that, but if I don't get any calls or it doesn't look like it's going to work, it seems like it might be in my better interest to just don't even do the publishing thing and try and do it all myself, which is going to suck. But if I'm not looking at like a lot of sales, which I'm probably not, I'm like a niche game, and I know that, so I probably don't want to be giving, you know, a lot of my profits away. It means I'm going to have to work extra hard to do a bunch of new stuff that I haven't done, but when has that ever stopped me? I've done everything in game dev, so why not? Why stop here? Why not just go straight for like marketing and localization, just learn the whole thing? Then in the future, when my games are successful, I can create my own publishing studio and be like, yeah, I know how to do everything. Give me 30% of your shit. Nah, I don't know. It's just like, if I could get a real, so basically what I'm saying there is, if I could get a really good publisher, one of these that I know has some like good backing, and I just know if I worked with any of these, I would get like way huger, you know, numbers of sales. So yeah, if I got one of them, I'd be like, yeah, okay, great. But if not, I'm not going to go looking for smaller publishers, you know. So yeah, basically that's it. I'm going to start like making a list of different YouTubers and streamers that might be interested in my game. Because of the YouTubers and streamers I watch right now, I know there's a couple indie ones, but nothing along the genre that I'm doing. So I need to start like genre hunting for people who actually would play my game and like it. But I did go through Steam. Steam's got like hundreds of genres, and they're not ordered in any sort of way. So I grabbed them all, and then I went through each one of them. And I just tried to find anything that seems to be close to the genre for my game, and all these are the genre game I'm working on. But I don't know if they all really work. Like, I don't know what a naval genre actually is. It might just have to do with like actual ship combat, which I don't have. But I do have naval stuff in my game, so anything that was even iffy, I just threw it in here, and I'll just research it later and see if it applies. But that's good. That's way more tags than I was thinking originally. But then again, a lot of these tags, like, what even are they? I know I'm indie, But action, adventure, those are just the most blah kind of tags. Does anybody ever go looking for action? I'm sure they do. I mean, it is a popular tag, right? Casual, single player, 2D, colorful. I don't know what that one means. Exploration, I guess. I got a world map. You can move around it. Sci-fi, maybe. You know, a lot of these are just like, I don't know. Arcade, I have no idea what arcade is. What makes a game arcadey? I mean, it's kind of arcadey if we're talking about old arcades. Shooter, this isn't like first-person shooter. I don't know if that applies. Arena shooter was a surprising one that I never really thought about, but my game might be closer to an arena shooter than anything else, because it's sort of what it is. It's not side-scrolling. It's vertical scrolling, which is not a tag. That's offensive. I do have side-scrolling in one stage. Does that count? I don't know. Maybe I should put it in. Yeah, it was just fun going through, trying to figure all that stuff out. I'll back over to that. So yeah, I'm just basically like, I'm laying some groundwork for figuring out, like what I'm going to do when I finish and moving towards that. I did think what I'm ended up doing here, or the plan right now, I'm going to finish these cutscenes, which is going to take me like another week or two by this progress. I'm at 34 of 85 of the normal ones. And I still got like a ton of full-size ones in research. So it's going to take me like a week or two or three to do all this. But once that's done, I got a little bit of coding stuff, coding the mini games, coding all this UI stuff in there, because that, you know, that's going to take a little time. And I think at that point, when I move on to sound effects, is when I'll go ahead and set up Steam store page. I'll have lots of screenshots, and I can make a trailer, though I won't have any music for it, which is kind of lame. But I don't know. I can make GIFs and stuff. I probably won't make a trailer, but I'll make GIFs, I'll make screenshots, because I'll have all that stuff, right? I think the UI is pretty important for screenshots. I don't want to put it up before I have at least, you know, all those pieces of the game that somebody can look at it and tell what it is. And I think UI is very important for screenshots. That's what people look for, especially people who buy indie games, which is important. So I don't want to put it up before I have at least that. So yeah, it's currently the plan. I don't know what to do when it comes to marketing. I figure I'm just gonna like just email every streamer and YouTuber I've watched over the years, and all of them that look like they would be interested in my game. I mean, you know, it might not work, it might. I don't really have any money to put towards any of it, so it's gonna be rough. I can do some Reddit posts. I see those all the time. Might as well put mine on there. I don't know. Really, it's gonna be a soft launch, I think. Basically, I'm gonna do a soft launch, which means that basically I'm gonna release it as soon as I can, and I'm not gonna like. I am gonna mark it for a release date, but I'm not gonna delay the release date to wait for like I get a certain amount of traffic before releasing. Though that would be a hard launch, but and it is a good idea because you kind of need like that boost in attention to get noticed on Steam. But I think a soft launch is better from what I've been looking at, especially because it's my first game, and I think just releasing it and then trying to advertise after the fact might be the better way to go, and it lets me like address bugs slowly and, you know, figure things out. Like everything I'll be learning on release is going to be on the fly. Thing is, I'm not going to have a publisher, which also means I don't have any help with that kind of thing. So it seems like soft launch is the best way to go. Probably not going to help sales at all. All I can do is hope that my luck helps me out too. I've got good luck though. I'm a very lucky person. So who knows? Maybe I'll put it out there and PewDiePie will play it. I know that's dumb, but you never know. Alright, so this one. Damn, I really should have took or gathered some pictures before I started this, huh? Because I do not have any sort of pose for this. Oh yeah, here. This is I watched the GDC the other night that went over this stuff, and I basically just took some pictures of the parts that I thought was interesting. But publishers, again, yeah, do funding, marketing, PR, advertising, events, production. They can help you with testing, localization, voiceover, which I don't have, music. I'm gonna do that myself. Distribution, digital, retail, merchandising, direct. So they do a lot. I don't know whether a publisher, it's hard to tell. It's like, it could go either way with publishers. I think it does depend on like how experienced your publisher is and what kind of, I don't know, backing do they bring. Because you could definitely get, like, there's a lot of predatory publishers out there from what I've been reading. Like, the second I put my game on Steam, I'm expecting to get tons of spam of people like, I want to publish your game, I want to take 90% of it. Fuck you. No way. No, I'm not doing any of that. But yeah, a good publisher can really help with releasing a game. End up, even though you're paying them like 30% or more, usually the numbers you get do make up like vastly. Which it's hard to find like a definite number, but most of the people who talk about their own games talk about like a 1,000% increase or something in sales. So yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, it definitely covers what you lose. And then some, so you end up making a lot more. Alright, I need to find a picture. I don't know what this guy looks like, I just know he's fishing and he's drinking a beer. That's all I got. I might just need to like snap a photo of myself, but we'll see. I think I want like an old man or something. Let's do old man fishing. Honestly, I can probably just like, I can get the, I mean, I could just wing it now. I've drawn a lot of humans since I started. Might be good enough to actually do it without needing a reference. Almost perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna try and wing it. Won't get better if I keep relying on reference too much. But I really suck at drawing human proportions. I don't know, I do it if it's a lizard man. Let's just draw it as a lizard man. Right, that makes sense. What's going on? I'm drawing with black. What happened to red? Touch on, touch off. Alright, yeah, let's draw him as a lizard man. Which is hard because of the 3/4 view. It's already a hard lizard man to draw. Maybe this is just all I need to do is draw all my humans as lizard men and then put a human head on top of it. It's weird, but that actually feels like it might be easier. But how do I draw like him sitting down right here? Like, how does sitting down people work? Like this? I'm gonna cut off the lizard head now because I don't think we need it. Oh no, it all goes to shit when I have to draw a face. Oh my god, look, that's almost a human-shaped head. We're close. Cool. It's like this waist area is not correct though. I think I just lifted a little. Where does this look right at? Be drawing more fishing people here later. Looking to do that mini game. What is wrong with this wrist? Maybe I should trust myself to draw more. I think I did better than I expected. I think I lost a lot of confidence. It's been a while since I've done like anything that wasn't a creature drawing, right? But honestly, I do pretty well at drawing like lizard people, which are basically people, just the heads are different. If I just get better at heads, I mean, I should be able to do bodies. Alright, what's a crappy chair look like? Like, one type you take fishing. Though it's more like a 90s one, which is these big plastic and metal deals. It's not like these new ones that are all canvas. I have no idea what they look like. They do this crisscross thing, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I think if I worry about it too much, um, like releasing, I don't know. I really don't know. It's just so much you can go either way with, right? When it comes to releasing. That's why the allure of a publisher is so strong. You got people who have done this or do this all the time, right? I think that's the biggest pull of one. I think I got better at ears, or at least I know what they tend to look like, except for the fact that I've done this wrong. There we go. At least I know what they look like on the inside. I've drawn so many ears. Also, I know what a side eye looks like now. Like this. Been doing a whole bunch of these. Oh yeah, drawing a real redneck. That's my problem. I think of fishers as rednecks probably a lot more than I think of them as like the saltwater version, as I don't live near the ocean. So when I think guy fishing, I think of a guy on a lake. But I think it's a different thing. Than what you'd find on the ocean. Nothing wrong with this is this arm. Arm is all wrong. Alright, so this is probably, if he's just resting his arm, it's on his side and it just comes like straight from here, probably. It's gonna look weird from this angle. His legs are probably too short. I don't know. That seems okay. I'm gonna do some song notes. Song note look like this. have them singing. He's left-handed. I drew the rod in the wrong hand. He's right-handed. I mean, it's possible that, I don't know, holding a beer with your left hand, fishing with your right. I guess it's not wrong. You just have to change hands, because your spool's going to be on the other side. Would anybody ever think of that? Only I would. But now I know which side the spool's on. Alright, song notes. No, not even close. How would you say this? Like whistle emote, maybe? Kind of like an emote, though an emote would just show a guy doing the kissy thing. But yeah, okay, he's making a little the sound thing, so I drew it wrong. This is what I want. They're okay, they're these, the thing. Right, and then it goes this way. I was never in band. We're about to find that out when I start doing music. But here's a little taste of it. I don't even know what the notes look like. It was a very brief time in like middle school when I was in choir and I was totally into it. But then the voice change happened, and yeah, I lost my ability to sing. I'm like, hey, yeah, see, and I lost my AEIOUs, my IOUs, AEI, yeah, the OUs. I got the AEI, but it just kind of like pitters out. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this sketch. Thing is, I kind of like freehanded it. Though, the fucking hand is still not right. That drives me crazy. Maybe if it was just like angled up a little bit. Is that better? Maybe if we saw just a little bit of it right here. I don't know. Let me swap back here. Alright, I lowered the size of this pen. Anything else I changed? I think I changed this. Oh, that's good. Well, I did read something. I don't know if I talked about this on stream, but yeah, apparently Game Maker Studio. I knew this was kind of a thing, but I didn't realize it was to this extent. But Game Maker Studio has a deal with Nintendo to make it really easy to port to the Switch, which I kind of knew about that, but I didn't know how well supported it was till now. But apparently it's supposed to be pretty simple to go. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen a single tutorial of somebody talking about uploading the Switch. I do have a Switch, which is over there. I've only used it a little bit, but I will be able to test it and figure it out. So I'm definitely going to try and get it on the Switch. I think my game would fit perfectly on the Switch. And maybe I get a little extra like visibility through Switch than I would through Steam. Because I think my game's like based on a Nintendo game and a Nintendo era of stuff, right? So people who still buy Nintendos probably still own a Switch would definitely be my target. So I think I might even do better on Switch than I would on Steam, though that's usually not the case. I'm definitely like highly interested in it though. So I'll definitely look into that. Be one of the first things I do. I think I'm definitely leaning towards this like what was it called? Soft launch. Because it'll just be less stressful. And I'm pessimistic, I know, but I really don't think that I'm going to have much success in marketing if I do it myself. But I do need to at least like achieve a bare minimum, so I can't really like just give up on marketing either. I can't just ignore it. I've got to draw this guy twice. Once in this position, and once in like getting pulled out of his seat. So I might be able to cheat it too. If I save this sketch, so I need to remember to save this sketch. Also, you know, my father has worn bibs my entire life. You'd think that I'd know what they look like. And I kinda do. We've got this little bit that goes to that, comes back. This is a little button. This is a little metal bar. Usually has a little piece right there. Look at that. My years of being a hillbilly are paying off. But kind of like drawing this hand a little better before getting to this point. Oh yeah, I gotta reply to something real quick. Okay, can we draw a less crooked bottle? That's today's challenge. Doesn't help that I kind of pinched it with the hand. So I'm stuck. Whatever I got. You know what? It'd be better if I used a line tool for these. I don't know what that line right there is for. No, I just saw Saints Row. I don't even know what number it's at now, but they rebranded it. It just came out. It looks horrible. It looks nothing like a Saints Row game. And not just like the way it looks like Fortnite, but besides that, even like, just like the story and everything about it. So like cringy. It's a shame. I'm really a big fan of Saints Row. I wasn't really following anything on it, so it's not like I'm that disappointed. But it would have been nice to have like a Saints Row game that I would actually be interested in coming out. That would have been nice. Yeah, no, this is the arm rack. What the hell was this line right here? Was that supposed to be the foot and I just drew it in the other direction down here? I think that's what happened. But it's not going to be anything now. It's already been an hour. Draw the handle and erase it later. I don't know. It feels like it. When I think about it, the game dev stuff is making it too complicated too. I watched an awesome GDC. I don't know if it was one that I watched on stream the last time. I continued watching a bunch of them afterwards, but there's one of this guy basically just making all these like horrible games. Not to be mean, but yeah, you know, all these like web-based like match 3 games and just the kind of things you're like, who's buying this stuff? It seems like all his catalog is, you know, those kind of games. You know, it's not like this kind of stuff you see on like any game platform. But yeah, more like web in like, I don't know, certain websites. It's the kind of thing you'd expect to see in like a banner ad. But anyway, he's making a lot of those kind of games, and he's showing like his sales and how, you know, he's barely making it or whatever, but still finding success, still doing it as a job, even making games like that, like one a year or something. That kind of thing gives me a lot of hope. And he doesn't seem to like care much, and he still does just fine. But he seems to also, on the other side, on his defense, he seems to be very organized, and he's willing to work with all sorts of weird like deals, with like weird collaborations and stuff. But I don't know, just seeing that just makes me remember like the old way of game dev, where it's just people, they make it, they put it out there, they probably don't have any like marketing outside of what, you know, what effort they are willing to put into it. They didn't worry about like release date so much as just getting people to see it. Because release dates weren't, it was only really applicable to larger games. Now, like, it's a concern of indies because that release date is the small window you get to actually be shown, like on Steam. You're not going to be like front page, but in the new releases you'll show up, and that just little bit is something you have to latch onto and grow it. Because without that, you really are just on your own again, right? So in a way, it's good that we have even that much to work with compared to just completely dry or totally cold. But I'm sure I think about it too much. Honestly, the actual way I think tends to be more of the just let it go and let it fly, and what happens will happen. That's usually the state of mind I prefer to be in, and I'm trying to like force not be in that state because it's so important. But man, if I had just like a better savings, if I hadn't have screwed myself so hard, that would definitely be my attitude. But it's because it matters so much now that I actually have to really care, and it's bugging the hell out of me. But I think I would prefer to kind of just, maybe I'm wondering like, should I just enter that state of mind anyway, because it tends to be how I operate best, you know. Release it, there's some bugs that popped up that I didn't know about. It's like, okay, I'll work on it, you know. Kind of just like, feels like a better mental state. Yeah, totally skipped this hand. Oh, what's this hand look like? It's this way, so thumb is this. I gotta clean all that up. Oh, another thing to talk about. This one is really exciting. I made a patty melt today, and it was the best fucking thing. Man, the last couple meals I made have really been like amazing. Because I keep like experimenting and doing things that I've just always wanted to do. But this patty melt, all right, very simple to make. It's just, I got sourdough bread. I've fallen in love with sourdough bread. It is really good. So sourdough bread. I just got some ground chuck, you know, hamburger meat. Cook them 5 minutes on both sides, about the right amount of time, until it becomes a little bit firm, right? That's what I've noticed. And then I got red onion, cut it in half. I'm gonna save the other half for tomorrow. I'm gonna eat it again tomorrow. But cut it up into like not slices, but like half slices, and then throw them in a pan with a little oil and let them cook just enough to where they get real loose or soft. I don't like charring it. They say to like caramelize it, but honestly I prefer not quite that far. I like sort of a raw onion, or you know, closer to. So yeah, do that. Once those cook, because I only got the 2 pans that I'm willing to actually put towards this meal. Throw some butter in those pans with the sourdough bread, and I was cooking it 3 minutes on both sides. So I'd cook it 3 minutes on one side in the butter, flip it, and then I cook it 3 minutes on that side, and like partway through that, I put the patty on it with the onions, and then I'm using, because I still got from my sandwiches I made before, I've got the aged Gouda and the provolone, which I didn't know if that kind of cheese would work well. It works great. So yeah, I think you could kind of use like any kind of cheese on a patty melt. But yeah, Gouda and provolone, they work really well. I think mozzarella would have been great. I don't know about cheddar, maybe cheddar. But yeah, you throw the onions and that on it, and just while the bread toasts the rest of the way, eventually top the bread, put it on a plate. And then this is one I read online, but the guy says if you ever do anything with cheese, his secret technique is to just throw it in the microwave for like 20 seconds. He says it gives it that extra bit of melty that you're not going to get in the pan. So it's, you know, that kind of like runny, sticky kind of feel. He says that's how you top it off. A lot of people forget that step. But it really is great. And it was like the best fucking thing ever. It was really good. So yeah, super simple to make. Like, really easy one. This is really good. I'm so happy with it. The way it come out. Actually, I can show a picture of it. Is that weird? Well, no, they do it on Instagram or Twitter all the time, right? Ooh, yeah, look at this. Ooh, this is my patty melt. I don't know if you can see that real well. Oh, it's too bright. Closer. Closer. Ah, you can't see it. It's too bright. It was good, though. I don't know. It just made me happy. I love cooking. Man, I did a big 180 on cooking. When did I start cooking? I started doing like the HelloFresh stuff. That's what got me into it, because that's so easy. But after a while, I finally cut that off because I was spending so much time on it. And then I started doing my own thing. Basically, I went through all the HelloFresh meals that I liked. And then I just kind of like adjusted the recipes. And then really it's annoying, but you got to go to because HelloFresh, they send you all the ingredients you need. But the second you go to the grocery store and look for those items, you can't find any of it. And it's all different, or, you know, there's something off with it. So it takes a while to actually find the ingredients. But it's worth it. And then, yeah, once I had all those meals down, I just started thinking, like, what else do I like that I'd like to make or try making? And then usually just Googling, like, the basic recipe. But I've come to realize that there's certain ingredients that I just prefer. Like, anytime something's got onions in it, I tend to like red onions more than any other type of onion. When it comes to like potatoes, I like red potato. I don't know what the color red is, but I like eating red. Red potatoes. I don't know, they're good. They just like pop. I love zucchini. I hate squash. I can't eat squash or cucumber. Ugh. But zucchini I love. I don't know the difference there. Cheeses I'm starting to learn now. I was mostly just using like, I think Mexican cheese, mozzarella I know I like because I grew up in an Italian family. So I know I like mozzarella and Parmesan, But I'm just starting to experiment with like the other stuff, like provolone. I know I like provolone too, because that's what I'd get on a sub. But like Gouda, surprised how good it is. Trying different types of bread. I'm so sick of normal bread, like white bread and wheat bread. So I have been wanting to change to something new. And so far, sourdough's been doing that for me. But I was thinking about trying like butter bread. That sounds good. Just maybe try like a different loaf every now and then. I get sick of sandwiches real fast, but if I keep making them like this, these aren't normal sandwiches, right? They're a lot better. I'm distracted. I don't know. I've been having fun with it. Is this good? Am I ready to like buy off on this? I guess it's okay. Honestly, it's probably functional enough. Oh, I know. Made this. Just add a couple more lines around here. You know what? This guy gets little curly cues. Got hairy arms. Why not? Hairy arms represent. Honestly, I'm not that hairy on my arms. I guess a little bit, but it's all like real, like soft. Honestly, my biceps are pretty bare, very smooth. But chest, yeah, I've got a real furry chest. Honestly, this is more of his wrist. It's not gonna be that hairy, is it? That'd be good. I think it made his hat look a little weird because his head would be like, I mean, I drew it with his head, but his head would be like this, wouldn't it? So his hat should be around that. That's a really good head. I just pulled that out of my ass. Amazing. Why can't I do that when I'm trying to trace something? Or when I'm trying to like sketch something? Let's see if we can do it again. No, now it's short. He has no brain. Tiny brain. Yep, I'll never be able to do it again. There we go. Mastermind. That's a shame. Yeah, it was just a fluke. He's got a pirate cap. That's a little better, right? And then if I do one of these. So I didn't delete my sketch, right? Okay, good. Nice. That's good enough. Fuck it. Need to move faster. I got work to do. been wondering if I've gotten this hard light and overlay backwards. I always do this. I forget whether the hard light's supposed to be on top or the overlay's supposed to be. And I'm constantly like, I feel like every time I've ever checked, I'm like, no, I'm doing it right. But here I am again. Still don't remember which is which. Play this game again. I'm gonna play so many games. I don't have free time. That part of the foot in. They're coming out with a new one. My Time at Sandrock. I'm looking forward to playing that. Though, if it's anything like My Time at Porsche, that's what this song's from, by the way, which is a lovely game. I really like it. I think I like it more than Stardew Valley. So if you're into that kind of game, you know, it's a little weird to get into it at the beginning, I think, because it's, I mean, I don't know, it grows on you too. Like, I want to say the art style is a little weird, and the way, like, motion works is a little odd, but it's good. Like I said, it grows on you. I really like the characters. I like the town. I like the whole idea of how you build up the town, and you like, I don't know. Then again, I have a background in construction, so I often drive like downtown and I see buildings that I've helped build, and it's like, it's kind of cool. It's got that same kind of feeling. So maybe that's why I like it a lot. Or where you like, hey, you see that gym? I helped put the roof on that, or I don't know. And My Time at Porsche is like that. But yeah, with it, they had like, it took a really long time for them to get it out of early access, basically. So like the first time I played My Time at Porsche was very different from the last time I played it, like as far as content's concerned. And that kind of worries me with the new game, because in a way I want to play it, you know, as soon as I can, but I also don't, because it seems like it would be better to wait until it's completely done before even touching it, which is unfortunate. But I wonder what they're going to change with it. I haven't like spoiled myself on it in any way, but I hope it's very similar to their previous game. But I can always still play the first game again after enough time. That's one of the good parts of having a really bad brain, is you forget everything that happens in a game, and you play it again, and it feels like a new experience. Oh right, I got distracted at this part, but I forgot to clean this up. See? Doo-doo brain. What I'm talking about. I actually wonder if COVID made my brain worse. I've heard people talk about it can affect your memory. And honestly, I feel like my sevens times tables has completely left my brain. Like sevens and eights. I know they're usually more difficult, but I used to have little ditties in my head that I would say that, you know, I could do it pretty well, but they're like completely gone. I don't even remember them anymore. And it's been really tough, especially when like I work at a bakery. A lot of stuff are like in packs of 8. So I'm getting a lot of practice doing 8 times tables, but I keep I don't know. I've lost my my cheat, the little thing that I learned in third grade or whatever it was to help me memorize it is gone. So I don't know. I gotta like learn it again. Because I don't want to just be able to do it. I want to be able to like remember it and recall it really fast. And I do coding and stuff. You think my math would be brushed up a bit, at least better than your average person. But I struggle a lot on like some basic math. I don't know. Honestly, I think I do a lot. I'm one of those people who does a lot better when I'm not put on the spot. Like if I do a test, oh, here's a good example. Doing like written tests, I've always been like awesome at. But doing practical tests, I suck at. Because like any sort of like stress and it breaks me. But I never found like written tests stressful at all. So I just cruise through it. My brain's like, here's all the information you need. The second I'm in like a practical situation, my brain's like, nah, I'm not going to give you any of the information that you know. Drives me nuts. I've gotten better at it though, I think. I used to be even worse. I think now if I was to take like a forklift operation test or something, it wouldn't bother me that much because I've practiced it so much. I'm confident, right? I think it's just a confidence thing. If I got on a forklift, I'd be like, yeah, okay, I can do this. I've done this a lot. But the first few times I got on it, even though I knew basically I have the exact same understanding of it, but the second I'm taking the test, I'm just like, everything has left my head. What are the, which pedal goes forward? You know, I don't know. I wonder what like these guys, these old PC game developers, I wonder what they went through to put their games out there. I know some pretty obscure ones. The guy who made oh, what was it called? The Winged Warrior and Quest Maker. I remember sending mail to him in the mail. Sending money to him in the mail. Just like cash in an envelope when I'm like, as a kid, probably like 11 or 12. I don't know. Everything happens when I was 11 or 12 in my head. But yeah, and then getting like 8 floppy disk in the mail to install the game. That was fun. I wish I still had those. I wonder if I can actually get those games again. Would be interesting. You might be able to. You might probably have to like find some sort of torrent though. I wonder how much money he actually made off of that though. And I wonder what he's doing now. Like, did he just like try that once? And I'm curious about these like old devs. Like, I saw GDC talk. Well, I'm pretty sure this was one that was on stream. The guy who did Avernum, he's done like a lot of games. I played a few. I played like 1 or 2 at least, which were okay. I think I like Avernum too the most, but they're kind of hard to get into because they're like, I don't know, a bit complicated, or maybe they don't look too user friendly, I guess. But then again, that hasn't stopped me on a lot of games. Sometimes, like Dominions is not user friendly at all, but I really like it. But it was interesting to hear him. I wanted to hear like more about his story. What does it look like? Maybe somebody's written some more information on him, because he's been releasing like PC games like before Steam and stuff, right? Like he's definitely one of the OGs as far as like indie devs go. And he's never been like hugely successful, but he's definitely got like a cult following. I find that really interesting. wonder what his thinking, his process, or what, yeah, his thought process is when he's releasing games. Man, 138 followers. I just reminded myself that that's what I'm at. I do not grow at all anymore. I think I was at like 120. Yeah, I was at 123 for a very long time. It seemed like it stayed there. I remember that because it stood out to me. It was 123. But honestly, I think when I was doing Gazzard videos, I was at 123. I've only really got like, what is that? 15 followers. I do have 2 subs right now. It's cool. That's one more than usual. I don't know. In a way, I also don't care because I'm still streaming. But then I wonder, did I stream like more normal things to like build up some more viewers? Because I see a couple other game dev streams and they get some decent numbers, like 40 or something. And after watching what they do, honestly, there's a lot of them that do some really cringy stuff. But I mean, they're not too different from what I do. I mean, releasing games would help, clearly. Maybe I just wait for that. I had a brief moment when I was getting like more and more views. Then I stopped streaming. I think I screwed myself when I did that. Because I was getting like 10 to like, I don't know, 10 or 12 average viewers every stream. And if I had just stuck with it there, I think it would have just kept growing. Because once you're like above a certain threshold, you just are at the top of game dev. Because usually game dev is pretty vacant, right? Besides a few top people. Alright, what do I do here? What's the main color here? I think it's blue, whatever blue jeans are. That kind of blue. Now we gotta figure everything else out. Let's do the skin. I'm just gonna make them white. Yeah. It's like, I did think about that. Like, do I want to make them white? I can make them something else. But then I thought, no, we can't have the first guy that dies. Because this is the first guy that dies, right? Yeah. Can't make them any other color. I mean, I could, but I think you get it. Let's kill the white guy first. Oh, I didn't give him back hair. Do that real quick. Just that little line does it. Wait, that's his shirt. Okay, wait a second. I didn't give him a shirt line either. I'm missing all kinds of lines. Where's his shirt at? I think it's just like t-shirt right in here. Probably good enough. With the hemline. That'll work. color is a beer bottle? It's kind of like brownish black. Yeah, like a brown. Yeah, basically. It could be green too. Green would be more beer-like, right? Like a brown bottle could be a soda bottle too, but a green bottle is almost always like a beer. In my head, at least. I'm gonna do a green bottle. Though that's harder to do. It's like these colors, this lime color. With some yellow inside of it. It's basically my logo. There we go. I didn't know that I was basically a Heineken mascot. One layer. That means that yellow I just did was on the wrong layer as well. Though that shouldn't matter. What boots am I gonna do? Like black waterproof boots or brown boots? I think just like rubber black boots. No, this guy's fishing from a dock. I don't know why he brought his rubber boots. It's part of the outfit. Well, might as well have this guy be very color coordinated. Which one? No. Paranoid. Good black hair. We don't have any black hair people yet. Gotta represent my own. Honestly, looking at it, this could be me. Besides the hairy arms, everything else about him does look like me. Look at you, even Toby like me. Maybe I'm the first one to die in this world, even though I didn't directly draw the captain off myself. So, is this just narcissism? It probably is. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm just a little bit narcissistic every now and then, you know. In fact, even give him hazel colored eyes, like me. Alright, what color is cork? Like this? Darker than that. Also, I would never wear bibs. I've done it once in my life, and that was because there was a fire in California, and I had no clothes, and I had to wear it. Like a black. Oh, if I give him rosy cheeks, it'll make him look like he's drunk, too. That's a good idea. What would rosy cheeks be? Kind of, well, they'd be red. No shit. There we go. Now he's drunk. You know, a little red. Don't hurt. Got a sunburn. Nah, I like it just being in the cheeks. That way it just kind of highlights the fact that he's drunk. Alright. Two shading, this, that. That is one unfortunate side of the yellow being on top. I can't darken it. Right, I never colored this. Well, I guess I could do like a gray. Got the line work anyway. Do that. We need highlights. How's that a highlight? Did I pick the wrong one? Alright, I guess that's fine. Above and beyond anyway. Let's save all this. Duplicate it. Merge that. Probably gonna need it for the next frame anyway. So the next one is him being pulled, dropping his beer. And then it's going to be the same thing of being pulled, just his arms are going to be straight. The one after that. Though I wanted him to be holding part of the dog while he's getting pulled. So it'll probably look different than this. Man, this one's going to be complicated. They're not getting easier. These are pretty easy. That one's going to be complicated. Not looking ahead too much. Guess I really just need to figure out where things go. I'm using my line work to do some of it. pretty much what I wanted. Oh, don't forget the beer. Oh, okay. Basically what I want. Let me just use the line work to kind of match it up. And then outside of changing his front arm and making the other arm be more up, I can kind of use this same drawing for the next frame too. I just erase all this stuff. I keep the color one, I think. Maybe I keep the whole thing. Duplicate this. How do you do a scared face? Is it just circle? Oh, it's like a bean. No, I gotta redraw this. This is the yellow in there. That was a stupid mistake. Gotta draw an outline around this. Guess so. Alright, I guess the fishing rod and the gut, that's really the only thing I can copy. The rest I'm drawing it from scratch. Alright, that's not good. I got rid of all this. Easy enough to fix though. Also, I got rid of the bottle. Damn it. Means I gotta go back. Shit. Damn it. Alright, no, it's just the head. Okay, good. There we go. So just combine these together. Alright, so there's the gut, there's the fishing rod. His hand looks kind of weird there and stretched, but kind of adds to the effect. So screw it. Is that it? I think I just need to bend the pole a bit. About it. I just want to be straighter. Oh yeah, this white fishing line, I gotta redo it. Did I not notice that before? I probably just wasn't looking at it. But the fishing line is white, is black. Used the wrong color before. Yeah, if it's black, you won't be able to see it when it's on this. Yeah, I need to change it to white. I've already done it, so but luckily I saved this. It'll make it easy enough to fix. But I need to go over this with white. Yeah, that's not too hard to fix. I won't be able to see these if they're black. Nope, it's a white line. It'll be able, you can't see it now, we can see it on black. Alright, now I'm just gonna do all the filling in part. I don't think I need this sketch anymore. I can line work the rest of it. Alright. Yeah, I guess you won't be able to see it anyway. Uh, this is all fine. I've forgotten some of the colors I've used. What color did I? Well, that's what this is for, right? I can just grab what I need. That's so much easier. Alright. This color for... Why is the fill tool did so well there? Hardly anything I need to touch up. Honestly, this shouldn't be inside this playlist. This is video game music. I'm surprised that never got copyrighted. Huh. What color would this be? What color is bigger? It's like a brown color, right? Yeah. Like I can imagine it in a glass. I think this will sober him up as well. So no more red. Rope's like a tan color. There we go. Shading. Whew. did this, did I? I think I need to move him back too, so that he's in the same spot, or at least close to it, for the next frame. Probably just meet in the middle. Means I gotta draw the fishing line some more. It'd be too hard. Hard lining this up though. Pretty close. Take it. There we go. Now they're a little more lined up. So I should have drawn that a little higher so it actually looks like he stands up instead of going down. One way I could fix that is moving this down, but then I'm getting rid of all that beautiful stuff I drew. Also, right, black notes are not good. They should be white. Fuck. Oh man. I'm not thinking about this very well. I keep drawing things on white without considering what it's supposed to be. I think it would be better if I had the other one in there. Yeah, probably. So to do that, just grab this, bring it, oh, don't duplicate it. Pull it up here. Do this, do that, do this. I don't know, do I like that? Or do I like this? Smaller kind of looks better. No, it's fine. Find that. Merge. Bring it back down. Okay. Now we got music signs we can see. So the other thing is just I brought it down that far. That's just feels like too much. The best way to transition into the next frame though. Actually, this one being forward more makes a lot of sense. Like he's been pulled from his chair and caught on. Yeah, I think that's better. Alright, next one from here. Be this one. So yeah, he'll be just further forward a little more, shrunk down, and I'll have the dock being destroyed behind him. So the easiest way to go about this, I think I gotta draw it all again, but yeah, I mean I definitely do, because the hand's gonna be in a different spot. Probably better to just work from the line work and figure it out from there. Erase the parts we don't need. Wow, what happened there? No more beer, it's gone. It'll be impossible to see what I need to do here. But I think when I'm moving forward, the fishing rod's going to be like off the screen anyway, so it doesn't matter where the line is. I just need to make sure it is above his head. And honestly, it's going in the right direction, right? I just need to turn his body. Make this easier. I need them boots back. Where are them boots at? Back them in here too. They ain't got their boots on. Figure out where that goes later. Yeah, that's most of it. Gotta connect some lines now. All the pieces I need and combine them. Finish the rest of the line work. A little more room over here. How long's the leg? About that far? Almost got it. Am I completely wrong? No, yeah, thumb would be that way. A little bit weird, but that's fine. I forget how long arms are supposed to be, but they look short to me. Arms are like middle thigh, right? I mean, that should be right then. Looks stiff. Copying the boot did not help with that. Like, never a good idea to make boots line up perfectly. But also kind of think fuck it, so whatever. I'll go ahead and draw the dock. I'll do that in a second. Let's go ahead and just get this guy done. Just notice there's these little circles. What are these circles? Oh, I think the music note's still in here or something, right? I can't see it because of that. Oh, the exclamation mark. Get rid of that. Ugh. I wonder if I remembered to do the fishing handle on the last one. Can't think of it. Ones I probably forgot. Oh, there it is. I did it. Good. Now if I save this fishing rod and use it for my fishing minigame, I'll probably just draw a new one. It's not like it's hard to do. I don't have boots. I think the boots are just this type of gray. Is that it? I think so. Do some shading. Well, I forgot to highlight the last one too. Gotta do that. So many things. Oh no, I'm shading on the wrong thing. No wonder it looks so gray. Son of a bitch. Oh. I also noticed this piece right here that I missed. That's what made me stop and think for a second. Yeah. Stayed in the hard light. Kinda important. Otherwise, everything's gonna be grayscale. I'm already like moved it and everything to. Oh, well, it'd probably be pretty easy to just grab it from in here and change it. I duplicated it again, which is completely unnecessary. Perfect line. Years of experience. Pull that off. Oh, that's right. It's gonna be avoid my black lines. Alright, merge that. We got 36 again, and then this one? Yeah. Merge 30. Well, that's not done yet. Close. Delete all those. Alright. Look at that. We're almost there. I draw the dock falling apart. Which I'm not going to do anything too complicated here. Really it. Okay. I don't want to make it any fancier. I just want to show kind of like the pieces of a dock falling apart. I don't remember which color brown I used. That one. Alright, yeah, a little bit of shading. Move on. I think I'm happy with that. Merge 37. Alright, well that's another scene. At least till we get to the full thing. So, start off, dude, drunk, chilling, on a black background. Got pulled. That's lame. Now we're gonna add more impact to this. I mean, I could do like effect lines or something. I haven't really done any of that though. Do I want to do that? I could also put motion blur on it. That's another idea. What about motion blur? I like that idea. Fortunately, I've already combined it. Yeah, back up until it's not combined anymore. There we go. Mix these separately. And you golly, that was way too much. All that hard work. Here I am. Stacking it up. But it's hiding the sins. Now it looks like he's moving. Yeah, okay. Now it has like punch, right? I don't know if I like the lines though. But gotta lock it in now. I think I will do the lines. Right. Alright, so this, that. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. Cool. Alright, I'm good with that. Next. Alright, so this is the one where you're going into the corals. This is the first time we're drawing a dude in a scuba suit. Or a snorkel. It's 3 hours and 15 minutes. We've done 3 frames. Hi, Poppy. Welcome. I might quit here. Or at least, take a break. Only 140, but I think I'll give it a rest, do the rest of it off stream. Beep, beep. Yeah, I think that's the end. We did 3 frames, showed off some new stuff, talked about publishing and tags and all kinds of fun stuff. I think this is a pretty good one. Hopefully I don't get any copyrights this time around. Alright. Say bye-bye, puppy. Bye. Later.